What's goody gang? Welcome back to Minecraft. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build a castle wall. More gothic themed, but not entirely. Alright, and yes, this is still me. I just changed my skin. I think this fits much better than my previous skin. But anyways, this is what we're going to be building today. Now, this took me 10-ish minutes in creative mode. I have a feeling it might take 30 minutes to 20 to 30 minutes to build in survival. Like, just to build, but, like, getting resources and stuff will take a lot longer than that. Um, so, obviously, there are nether stuff from here, so you have to go to the nether for that. Because that is blackstone slabs. And this is also blackstone slab, but you don't have to do that. Just made it easier when building. And, so this is what we're going to be building today. Just a simple little, gateway walls. Now, obviously, this isn't functional, but that requires a lot of different either commands or redstone, which I'm not the greatest at. So, I'm just not going to go over that today. But this is what we're going to be building. So now then, without further ado, let's actually get into it, or you get bored. So this is how big you want the wall to be. I just put this here, so then it makes it easier on me, makes it easier on you, just so that I don't miss anything while I'm building. But yeah, so it's 9, so this is 9 by 3 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, that's just what the dimensions are for the wall, because the wall is honestly, you want to get it right. And now then, you don't have to make it, this size. I would recommend keeping the 3 and the 4 though. But the 9 you can change as long as it's in correlation with going by 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, whatever. As long as you keep on going by that, it should end up looking similar to this. Just so then you don't have to worry about making a super small wall and not being able to fit your build. Because I'm sure that if you're building castle walls, you want to be able to build a giant castle. So, but without further ado, let's get into it. Okay. So we're going to build right beside it, just to show that I'm not like copying, pasting, or whatever. Obviously I will look at this build occasionally, but alright. So the first step is you want to make the outline. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now then this is just one wall. And what will happen is this is just the base for it, this is just the start for it. Obviously I did a 3 and then the 4 as well. Just so then I'm not changing anything up, so that you can follow exactly what I did here. Okay, so now then after doing that, what you're gonna want to do is, me personally, I fill up this. Like, you don't have to fill the insides if you don't feel like it, just put torches in there so mobs won't spawn. But, what you can do now is you can make the accent. And now you can do it the opposite way as well. Like, you can do it slab, stair, instead of stair, slab. But it's like, it's up to you. But this is just what I'm doing right now. Because that's what I did on the other build. So now then that looks kind of buns because I did it the wrong way. Oh my god. Hold on. See, this is why you need to be careful, because you need to make sure if you're actually doing it right. Because I'm bad at building apparently. Oh my goodness. Okay. So then you do this with the walls, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to want to times 5 by 12. That's how many walls you're going to need. And then obviously you can times that by 9 by 3 by 4. And then 5 stairs and 4 slabs on each side of the wall. So you're going to need 5 times 4 and 4 times 4. Just so then you can have the right amount of walls and stuff. That should be the right amount. I am so tired today. Oh my goodness. I built it before just fine, but copying it sucks. Okay. Okay. I'm fine. Alright. And then what you're gonna do is polish blackstone slab, make sure you have that. And then you go over like that. You can have these just as like regular blocks, of course. So like you don't have to do the slabs and everything. But this is just how it is for simpler for me, because then I don't have to swap between blocks. And then you put the lanterns down like that. Okay, so this is what we have so far, just on one side. This is what we have. Pause the video if you need to slow down or just stop it, so you know you don't fall behind. Because I'm a fast builder. But this is just what is here for now. And then you go to the other side, do the exact same thing. And then you put the lanterns down. And bam, you have one wall that looks identical to these. Now, the trickiest part, in my opinion, was definitely this part right here. Because you have to be careful on how you do it. Because of course you need to make sure you get all the numbers right. You gotta make sure you actually do it correctly. Because an archway in Minecraft is really hard to do, in my opinion. It's just a little different because you're trying to make a circle that doesn't exist. Okay, and then now then. So you go 3, and then do that. 3, and then 3. Make sure it's 2 across. And then you do 3, 3. Make sure you break this block right here for the fencing later. And then after that, you do another one up here. No, don't break that. Do not break that. That is not good to break. And now then, you want to make this odd as well. You want to make it up to, like, me personally over here, I did 5 at the top. Because making it odd is just simpler, it's easier, and it follows the way of how you're doing it, because this is odd and this is odd. So it just makes it easier to do what you're doing. That, and then you break this, and then you do this, and then you break that, and now you have the base for the archway. And then see what I did when I made the archway over there is I followed the pattern still. So I did slab, then stair, then slab, then stair, then slab, then stair, blah 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 blah. Just to follow the pattern. Because it ends up looking better at the end. What I find. So make sure you do that. And then of course you need to go down one more. Break that completely. Or else it'll be too high up and it'll look lopsided and it just won't look good. Alright. So now then, I'm going to cut because you already saw this wall, but I'll be back once I finish the wall. Alright, I am now done the second wall, It is all nice and pristine, just like the other one. Now then, one thing I did forget, however, was that you want to put these deep slate tile stairs, by the way. You want to put these right against down here because it just looks better. As you can see over here, it just makes it look better overall in the end, and it makes it look less blocky. Like it's gonna be, of course, it's gonna be blocky. It's Minecraft, but it's just gonna be better. It's just gonna look different. All right. Now then, what you want to do now is you want dark oak fences. Make this as big as you want. Like you can have it that short. You can just have it with the one line. But me personally, I would do 3. 3 or 2 is good. 3 or 2, meet your Mongo. And then what you want to do after that is just put some soul lanterns right here, just so then it is more lit up. The mobs won't spawn. Because of course you'll be in survival probably when you build this. So, but in either way, you don't want mobs spawning. So that's really it for the build. This only took me 13 minutes. It was around 10 minutes, like I said, and it didn't take long at all. Surely it'll take longer in survival to build, but this is just simple work, and that was even with me showing you. So, it's just super simple. Works a lot. And if you want, you can also put lanterns up here, like I did in the other. Oh my goodness, like I did in the other build, just to light up more. Because obviously you want light everywhere. Mobs will spawn everywhere. It sucks so much. But yeah, this is just a simple build. Obviously the materials to get aren't simple, but anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. I know this is different from my usual content, but I just thought I'd try something new because I am a builder, so why not, you know? And then, oh, speaking of which, I have made a new channel called Mushy Writes. It's literally going to be me writing and stuff, or teaching you how to write. I know this it's completely unrelated to my main channel, so it is like not man, I am tired. Okay. But yeah, anyways, that's my second channel. It's completely unrelated to any of this. But if you're interested, go check that out. I don't have anything posted yet. I might have something posted later today. But even when you're seeing this, something might be posted. I'm not too sure. It would be easier to post on there than here. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Hope you all enjoyed. And later, skaters.